What's up, butterfly friends? Welcome back to Aisha's Butterfly Land. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I make my collard greens. Okay, so let's go over the ingredients. Over here, I have 2 bunches of collard greens that I already washed. I soaked it for about 5 minutes just to make sure I get all the dirt removed. Then I rinse it out again, like maybe 2 times, so it's nice and clean. If you can find the one that's already pre-cut, fine. If not, just go ahead and cut it up yourself and make sure all the dirt is removed. Okay, so I got 2 of these, and keep in mind when you cook it, it's really nothing really. When you cook it, it go downsize really. So it just depends on how many people you want to feed. Yeah, so I have some salt over here. I have some beef bouillon. If you have chicken, you can use chicken. If not, beef bouillon is fine. I have some minced garlic, black pepper. I like to use paprikas, or if you like, you can use crushed red pepper, cayenne pepper, just a little heat. If you just want a little heat to it. And I know some people like to use vinegar, but I prefer to use lemon juice because I just like the flavor of the lemon juice. But it's up to you how you want to do it. But either way, it's gonna be delicious. So now, if you like your stuff spicy, you can, like I said, cayenne pepper or the red crushed pepper. So today I'm gonna keep the heat just a little down because the kids is gonna eat some of this. So I don't want to make it spicy. But if I was just going to make it for me, of course, I'll put some cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, and all that. So, and for the meat, if you want, you can use the smoked turkey necks, the smoked turkey legs, or the smoked meat, whichever you like. I know some people like to use the smoked pork, whatever you like. Okay, but today I am using turkey bacon. And also, guys, I forgot to mention you will need some onions. You will need some onions. So I already got some onions that's already cut. It was one medium onion. And I'm just adding in my bacon I'm just adding in my bacon. I just cut my bacon up, chopped it. I'm just gonna cook it until it's nice and crispy and remove it. So if you can see right now, this is my bacon. I just cut it up into cubes, not too small, not too small. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and cook my bacon up, let it get nice and crispy. Then I will remove it. And place it on a plate. Then work on my greens. And the onions, like I said, the onions don't have to be chopped really fine. You can just rough chop it because when you cook it, it's gonna go down. So you don't have to worry about cutting it so thin. Okay, so I just removed my bacon and I have it with paper towels right here so it can drain all the grease right here. And in the same pot, I've added some onions, my onions that I chopped already. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of minced garlic to here and let it cook. Let the onions get nice and sauteed. At this point, you want bell peppers, you can add bell peppers on here. Okay, guys, and I want you guys to see this. That's why it's important to use the same pot where you cooked your bacon, because now look at the color. I haven't added anything. The only thing that was in here is the oil from the bacon, onions, and the minced garlic. And you can see it's like getting nice and caramelized by itself. Okay, it looks good, doesn't it? So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasoning in here. I'm gonna add all the seasoning, and like I said, I don't measure, I just eyeball everything. So you put your seasoning according to how you prefer your food. Like when it comes to me and my family, we like our stuff seasoned. Hubby don't like spicy stuff, so I just try to keep it not spicy. So when when it comes to my plate, I add my hot sauce and all that stuff to it. But You know, things don't have to be super spicy just to be delicious. You can add other seasoning to make it delicious, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasoning in here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my greens and put the lid on top. Now, at this point, some people like to, when they put the greens, they like to add chicken broth to it, or some kind of broth, chicken broth, veggie broth, whatever broth they like, okay? And some people like to add water to it after they add the greens. So me, personally, I don't like to add water or any broth to it. The reason for that is because when I add my greens and put the lid on, the greens will release water itself. So I don't need to add water to it. So that's just how I like to cook it. So just stay tuned and I'll show you what it looks like. Take a peek, friends. So I added my greens and I'm making sure that I stir it around, make sure all the onions and all the seasoning is not stuck to the bottom, so it's getting coated very well. So now I'm gonna put the lid on and let it cook down, okay? So I have my seasoning in here. When it's almost ready, I'm gonna taste it just to make sure it's according to my liking. If I need to add more seasoning, I will. If not, then it'll be ready to serve. Friends, so this is what I wanted to show y'all right there. Do you see that water right there at the bottom? So this is the reason why I don't like to add no broths to it, because it get its own water. You see that? So imagine if I added more liquid to it. And I know people like to add liquid because they want it to have flavor. But I'm telling you, try it this way and see. This is the only way I make greens. Okay, this is how my greens is looking. It's been cooking on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. As you can see, it reduced in size. It really did. So I'm saying if you want to make this for the holiday, you will definitely need to be buying a lot of greens, because this was 2 bunches. And look, just look how small is it. Very small. So if you want to make this, just go ahead and get a whole bunch, just, you know, because it's going to cook down. Guys, it is so delicious. And I went in and I added, the only thing that I added was some onion powder, just a little bit. And friends, OMG, it is delicious. So I'm about to turn the heat off, and I'm just gonna add just some little, add the bacon, because it's, I'm turning the stove off. I don't want it to be super soggy. And mix it in, let it sit for a couple of minutes, then I'm gonna serve it. And I reserved some more bacon, and I'm gonna garnish that on top. I'm telling you, these greens are delicious. When I tell you it's delicious, it will knock your socks off, and I'm not kidding. Friends, my collard greens is ready, okay? I know you see all this deliciousness. Don't tell me there's no juice in here. Y'all remember? There you go. And I just topped it off with a little bacon on top. Ooh-wee. This is how I make my collard greens, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. If you make it and you enjoy it, let me know that you made it. If you found this video useful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.